Hello everyone, so this is going to be a subscriber game, something I don't do very often, but something I should do a little bit more. So then, you might be wondering what I mean by that. Well, I am going to be playing a multiplayer game alongside a couple of my subscribers. We got Ryan Kaiser, who is playing in Deutsche Africa as Hermann von Göring. We have... who's playing in Deutsche Station again? That was... Deutsche Station is... Bug Swarm, and then we have Henry, lively displeased, in the Allgemeine Ostasian Gesellschaft. The idea here is that we are going to be the Reichspakt, where my subscribers are going to be overlooking their own little regions, that being Africa, Asia, and... what is that? Southeast Asia, and then China. That is the general idea here. I'm going to start the game going at a low speed until we can get things ready. I need to get my things all set up. If you're wondering why I cannot hear them, well, it's because of my mic. It's weird. But it works for me. I'll be giving them a little bit of orders here and there, but for the most part, they are going to be in charge of their own zones. As for my zone, I'm looking after all of Europe. Deutsche Africa is going to be looking after Africa, including my colonies down there. Deutsche Station is going to be looking after the islands from about India on over, and China is going to be looking after China, obviously enough. We are going to have to defend quite a bit, and I have my armies moving around. I have not played the German Empire before in this game, and I am kind of disappointed. It seems a little weird. Constitution German Reich. It seems a little odd, to say the least. Especially because we don't actually start with any tank divisions. The only tank division we start with is apparently an infantry division with a single light tank in it. You know, very, very, very scary, don't you think? I am free civilian factories, going to start those going. Looks like we have a decent amount, Then military after that, and because we're the German Reich, we're going to have quite a lot of problems. Chromium... I'm going to get chromium from Deutsche Station, and... yeah. Gonna get that and that and that. Alright, I'm going to start turning the speed up, boys. At least speed 3, maybe speed 4 for this initial section. We'll see if it can last. I start out with 0 manpower. Nice. That's exactly what I like to see. Got my army spread out. My navy situation is going to be a mess. You go there. Erkreda. We had the assassination of Kerensky. Normal. One of them was lagging behind, so now we're down to speed 3. Works for me. Ah, good. Everybody's ready. Nice. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not going to be talking a whole lot during this game, it's because I'm going to mostly try and keep it poignant. There's people listening in. Just because I can't hear them doesn't mean they can't hear me, and we're going to try to not bother them too much now. But I will be talking about strategy. So, Deutsche Africa, I know that you have problems with exploding into millions of tiny nations, depending on what you do. What exactly that entails, I do not know, but in general, when it comes to rules of this game, everyone has to stay on our side, and they cannot lose intentionally. So say, if and when the Indo-Chinese Union shows up, we can't, the Deutsche Station player can't switch to them, tag switch to them and start fighting me. They have to do their best to actually fight the enemy, and I'll be sending troops to help. Even though I do have 0 manpower. I got navies all across the board, and I wish I could give some over to them, but I don't know if I can. Just going to patrol along their coast to make sure that we are protecting our little allies. Favorite Bristol Tox preparations. My cavalry division starts out with a tank in it. What is this? My motorized starts out with a single tank in it. What are these units? There we go. Communist France shows its true face. At the very least, we got a little bit of manpower. Black Friday has hit. Oh boy, there's so many things that are just showing up. Financial troubles in the colonies. Won the banks. This is going to be one interesting introduction to the game when it comes to the Kaiser, because I've never actually played as German Empire. Okay. Gesellschaft. Looks like you got a pretty good spread of units. So you can't directly attack. Justify war goal. When the world gets a Polish monopolies, the oh, true. I think there is one thing to consider, the fact that all the other nations inside the Reichspact can potentially break away. That goes from Ukraine to Belarus, Lithuania, Baltic Duchy, Flanders, and then other places. Gonna have to watch out for them. Morocco? Is Morocco under us? They are.
Achtung! Alright. Befehle! Befehle! Bereit! Angetreten! Achtung! Achtung! Achtung!
So guys, if you don't mind, if you go to chat, can you tell me some of your initial strategies when it comes to things you're planning to do and things you're planning to get ready on? Because I see that Middle Africa is surrounding Angola. I can see... Oh. Deutsche Station, did you just... Yep. Oh, that's a lot. The Kenyati Sofa Affair. Going to wipe Portugal off of Africa. Okay, backup crack. Lively Displeased is ready. So, I can see that whatever you are, Deutsche Station, you have all your troops just on Singapore. Are you going to try to let them take over the world? Let the Indo-Chinese Union win? You're going to play defensively where you can. You're low on guns. Okay. Well, why didn't you say so? That probably won't be much, but it's going to be more than you got right now. It's going to be like 1 a day. Boy, what's this? Gonna start giving you guys some deals for the most basic of weapons. Might change that around. The kind of Rhineland unrest. Yeah, definitely don't like that. Definitely don't like that.
Angetreten.
I have minus 99% factory output. Oh my god. Syndicalist first move. If in the event that anyone tries to threaten us, we're going to have to go to war, by the way, just to make sure this stays fresh. Low on guns. I'm not... No, I'm using... Bugswarm, you're using a strat. Keeps all your military. Okay. I got Asia. Looks like you just have a line against the Qing. Got lots of troops on your flanks. Not too bad of a plan, honestly. Not too bad. I need to have some troops cover my northern border, but I don't know how. Don't know what I would use. Huh. You know what? All this time, I never noticed that apparently Denmark starts off in the Reichspakt. You guys notice that? He is apparently a part of us. Heh. Keeps all of your military. Bugswarm, are you... Oh, so do you think that the... Do you think that the Civil War is an actual civil war? Because I'm pretty sure they just break away and you get to keep all of your troops. I think that they just spawn on a couple of the provinces. Because I played as the Indo-Chinese Union, and I didn't get any of the Ostation things. Because I just sent their entire army off to Pitcairn, and then deleted their fleet so that they couldn't get back. I really cheesed it back when I played as the Indo-Chinese Union. Coming in, they keep showing their true face, and I keep using all of the infantry immediately.
Zuhören. Befehle. Bereit.
Wheel out the junker. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything in here that particularly affects you guys. I'm looking at my tree, my focus tree. I don't think there's anything that it immediately affects you. But I'll keep trying. 5 days. Ugh. If the legation cities do their thing, I'm going to go after them, and that's an option. That is a great option. I would recommend that. That depends on whether or not they take their mission to struggle for Shanghai. This is interesting. Yeah, that's their first mission, and I think they have probably a 30% chance of either Mandate Prevails, Commissioner takes control, or Knight of the Monkey's Head. Because honestly, if we could just get those legation cities, that'd be fine with me. Just take them all. Gonna try to go speed 4 again. I know that one person was lagging behind before, but the more we can keep it speed 4, the better. Death the Pious. Yeah, one person is lagging behind. But looks like we're trucking on. That's good. Let's see if those Portuguese are going to start their bush war. Try it. Try it. Just try it. Mongklik has declared... Mongklik versus Mongolia. A tale as old as time. And then Tibet. Yeah, Tibet. Has anyone playing this game ever seen the Mongklik win? Also, you're probably going to hear my dog barking. Sounds like somebody's home. It's the one disadvantage to recording at night. Everybody's here. Greece seizes German assets. I'm going to have to say no. Bad Greece. Very bad. Stop stealing my assets. At the very least, we still have Crete.
Achtung!
There's a suffragette movement gathers strength. One of the options is women know your limits. All it really does is piss off Americans, French, and Britain, which is fine with me. Ooh, Abyssinia has declared war on Eritrea. That was pretty fast. Unfortunately, I cannot attack Abyssinia immediately, which is sad. I cannot either attack Eritrea. I can't join in. I would love to, but I can't. I'm basically going to have 0 political power, just everybody know that, because all of these events just sap political power from me. I just lost 50 political power in order to keep on to Crete. And now I'm at negative 178, making 0.41 every turn, every day. It's not looking good. Also, how your guys' manpower situation? Because I'm sitting at 0 manpower. At limited conscription policy already. That's a no good. Bug swarms at 40k, not bad. Sitting at 1.5 million. Yeah, yep. And Middle Africa is not that bad either. 1.5, and you're on volunteer. You son of a bitch. Why can't I subsume my own colonies? Also, let me know if you guys want me to spend my factories building anything in your lands. I'm going minus 35% stability. Fuck. Why would I ever play this on a normal game? Bankruptcy is looming. Let's see. East Djibouti. Gonna have to sell a railway from Djibouti to Ababa, apparently. Hmm.
Bereit. Achtung.
By the way, I'm going to be sending 4 cavalry divisions over to Kuala Lumpur at the moment, Singapore. Just because we're waiting for those doji stations. Just waiting. Yeah, I see you moved your army. Yeah, so the uprising is going to be in Saigon and Kantho. So if you stay there, you should be fine. You should be relatively close by. Just make sure they don't get all the way up to Hanoi. If they make it up to Hanoi, they'll sign a peace with me and you'll be out of Vietnam. But you still have the rest, but you'll just be out of Vietnam. Also, depending on the situation later in the game, and depending on how far we get into the game, we're only going for about 2 hours, I'll probably let you... hey, Pen, try to make Poland from the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Try to make Poland. Try to make them? I don't know if I can, but it depends on what they choose to go. If they go for the Saxon King, or if they go for the... I think if they go for Magdargas III of Urich, they might just form it. I'm not entirely sure under what circumstances. I think they get to choose what they go for. Can't you join the Civil War? I can. When Deutsche Station fires, I can join and I can send you those troops to fight with. But I understand, I got 0 manpower. So they're pretty much just going to be what soldiers you bring them. Don't get them stuck into remedial combat. Use them as flanking forces. Because I do not have backup. Ethnic conflict in Sri Lanka. Nationalists. What a pain. All these nationalists, can't they just stand down and let us control them? God. You know what's going to be really interesting? I wonder what's going to happen in America. Because I'm going to go speed 4 again. Try to get us a little bit ahead. They... Oh wow, Saudi Arabia. I didn't even notice them form. Have you guys ever seen a game where Jabal Shammar actually wins the Civil War? Because I've seen it once, but that's because I was actually backing up Jabal Shammar and I won for them. Nope. Yeah, it's kind of a rare event. Yes, they can form the United Arab Emirates. Oh, cool. That didn't happen in my game, but I was playing the Ottomans. So they just joined up in the Cairo Pact and attacked me, and then I beat them anyway. It was on a personal game. It was really fun. Come on. Where are those Indo-Chinese? Where are they sitting around? It's taking them so long. Oh boy, what's this now? Wallonia? Oh boy. Poland elects a king. We're gonna see who's the king of Poland now. They picked a Pole. Oh. That could be a problem. Dutch takeover of Flanders, send the ultimatum. Bulgaria has embargoed us. Okay then. I'm gonna put down the speed for a second. I'm trying to think here. Declares war on the Netherlands. Hey, buddies. Yeah, Asian forces. Get your troops ready along the borders of the Dutch East Indies. Because, I have the option to declare war on the Netherlands. And that sounds fun. Although, let's see, 22% war support. Did you say declare war when... Did you say declare war when you can? Yeah, when possible, the plan here is to declare war. So that kind of means I'm supposed to declare war. Oh, wait. So I am going to pretty much have to accept that, which could be a problem, but I'm getting my troops into position.
Achtung! 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 Bereit! Befehle!
So yeah, that's China and Deutsche Station. Get ready. I don't think there's any Dutch colonies in Middle Africa to take care of. And let's see. I suppose there's some things here and there. But yeah, I'm going to declare war. And put the speed back up for a second. My troops are in position. Would you like to join? So let's see. Borneo is going to be quite the combat zone.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I'm getting my troops in to protect.
Bereit? Zuhören!
So then, you'll probably see that I have troops down to look after your coast. I got troops on Singapore. I got decent troops, I would say. Then up here, should be relatively easy to walk my troops in.
Achtung!
Doesn't look like they have much in terms of resistance. So just make sure that you get some fighting done before we go for it. Yeah. What's our fleet situation? You got a small fleet? I think you probably have more than the Dutch have. I need to get my navies around. War stimulates the economy. Hey, hey. Oh! They've attacked you in the back lines.
Zuhören!
Alright, I'll see what I can do about this.
Zuhören!
Start... Hey, why do you get...
Zuhören! Achtung! Ihre Befehle! Achtung! Achtung!
I'm going to just march my way into their country and hope that's good enough. Let's let things go. See, a battle for the sea? For some reason it said a loss, but we just destroyed one of their ships and that was it. Maybe it was because it was one of Flanders' ships. Pause. Oh, why does it keep pausing? Pause. Do you want me to pause? Is that why? Pause. Freeze frame. Yeah, that's me. Do you want it to be paused? Is that why? Because you can take some of your forces, have them go back up to Tonkin, see what happens.
Ihre Befehle!
Is it alright if I unpause? I want your suggestion here.
Befehle!
Because I'm looking after your home coast. I got your capital of Singapore under lock. You should be able to... you should reasonably be able to fight in the Dutch East Indies. So long as we break them, I will be taking care of the actual Dutch. You don't need to put too much of an effort there. Can I unpause now? Because I will. Go ahead, I might die because I had all my troops in the East Indies. Yeah, well, you're not going to stop, but they will. Just make sure you send your troops back over to Tonkin. Indochina declares independence. Yeah, fight the way you can. I got troops looking after you. I'm about to land on Amsterdam. It should be pretty good. So long as you have some combat pushing into them or going against them, we should be fine. If I can kill the master, they will fall as well. Oh, I guess I got cut off somehow. And of course the French are joining in. Georgia Station, yep. Thank you. Over here, we need to push with all the might that we have. Sandstentag. I don't know what that is. Yeah, China. Ostasien Gesellschaft. Send your troops down through Ostasien to get some support. You can join his war, right? As long as that can happen, we should be fine. I'm just fighting over here for Amsterdam. You come along this way, up the north. You attack to the south. Everyone wants to join wars, but why? What? Rules of war. I'm having everybody slowly join in to try and help you. You can't join his war, really? Can Ostasien send a... Can you send him a join war request? Because I've gotten some of the other ones to join. We're about to capitulate Rotterdam anyway. At the very least, send your troops down to the southern border in the event that we can get you on. I got the Netherlands to 100%. We'll see what happens. There we go. So. Treaty of Rotterdam. So far it's only taking from the Netherlands? Is that because they're not considered a major power? We will take all states. Done. Everyone just push done until we're out of here. Okay. Strange. Looks like it doesn't end the war there. Unfortunate. What's this now? Bay of the Netherlands. Okay. I've created a new, better Netherlands, while also taking Limburg. Let's see your chat. Am I getting the Netherlands? I mean, Indies? Yes. In the event that you win your war down there, you will be getting those. I'll be sending you support as soon as I'm done here. In fact, I might just send you this army. Every time. Every time.
Ihre Befehle. Angetreten. Befehle. Bereit.
I'm sending you my eastern troops, but it's going to take a long time to get there. Just to let you guys know. And I'm going to slowly take over Wallonia for Aldebert. Hmm? What? 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 Okay, that's bullshit. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Fuck you. What? 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 Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit right there. What? What? That is some bullshit. Everyone push done until you're done. We're not even allowed to take over the Dutch East Indies. What's funny is that the world refused to change. I put up the Queen Wilhelmina as the leader of the Netherlands, and then they just didn't. They just didn't. And I don't know why. But yeah, now we can focus entirely on beating out the Indo-Chinese. How is the attempts to get China in? Can you still not? I still can't get Deutsch Middle Africa in, but Allgemeine Gesellschaft, you are in the war. You can send your troops across the border now. Yeah, it is a weird focus tree by the looks of it. I'm gonna send one force back up just to look after my eastern flank for now. But I got some troops, got some of my best troops even, on the warpath to try and get to you, specifically in Hoi4. But yep, you have Chinese support. You guys should be fine. In fact, I might just send my army back, considering I have no manpower. And maybe I'll just give you these troops. There you go. See what we can do with that. And how about... I got one Marine division that I think will be good for you. Maybe try to make it land on Saigon or something. Do not get my units killed, please. Yeah, there we go. It's all the way in Africa, though, so do mind that. Looks like most of the world, most of the Reichspakt is coming to join you, so you should be alright. Well, we conquered the Netherlands, that's something. Why? Also, good, Vlaanders Wallonia. They exist now. Let's check out chat. The Queen is in the East Indies. Yes, I have noticed that the Queen is in the East Indies. I put the Queen up in the Netherlands, and then she left for the East Indies and joined the Entente, because of course she did. Good. You've accepted my men. Which just... maybe we should attack the Entente. I don't know yet. Not entirely sure. But if we did, that would mean your Reichspakt would have a lot to do. Middle Africa would have a lot to do, as well as you guys in Asia. Then again, I don't know if we're going to have enough time. It would be roughly... by the way, I'm going speed 4 if at all possible. With the new leader of the Netherlands... woof, what a name. Let me try and pronounce it. Let me try. It is Herman van Vorst tot Vorst. Yep. Yeah, that's a... or maybe... I don't know how they pronounce double O's. It's either Wust or Vorst. Vorst. Wurst. Herman van Wurst van Totwurst? Maybe. Woof, what a name. You guys... Of course the Communards are sending support. Of course they are. So yeah, you guys got my cavalry. Please don't get them killed. You guys also got plenty. I'm going to... Where's my navy? Where my navy's at? I think I sent one over there. Velocia asks for supplements. You guys enjoying the fact that we are still in 1936? We're still in the start year. Costa Rica. Really? Living in Lothian in 1936. Yep. That's pretty much the idea here. Ooh, all those troops they have stacked over in the mountains by Hoi. If only you could get through them a little bit. I have a bit of army experience, but I have no manpower to make new units. This is really annoying.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit. Zuhören. Angetreten. Befehle.
Some could naval invasion on Saigon that would pinch the Vietnamese in. Yeah, I did send Ostasien a marine division, though I don't know what he's done with it. I think that was on... Yeah, it looks like he's moved it at least.
Befehle.
What have you done with that? Oh, so, Yeah, Ostasien, you got a lot of... I've noticed you have a lot of marine divisions yourself. You could put those all together and send some naval invasions from, say, Borneo into Saigon. Looks like there's only about one militia unit. Hopefully they don't die. Well, just make sure you send them on the port itself. If you send them next to the port, they'll probably die. But if you send it to the port itself, they'll be alright. Just make sure you have a little bit of backup afterwards. Ooh, Floyd B. Olson. They elected the moderate in America. I wonder if we're not going to see an American Civil War. Huh. Oh, you're turning the tide there. That's my Schutztrupp. My Schutz. If you have any command power, maybe get some more troops together on a second invasion and try using the command power, the force attack. That lets you take fewer... What is it? Fewer organizational loss for more material loss, which might hurt me because I have 0 manpower, but it usually is pretty good at breaking through lines like that. It's your, I really need to get through this line right now, I'd get out of jail free card. But yeah, with a single division, it might not go so well. Hope the Kingfish of America will claim the wealth and share it. Oh, I would love it. It seems, I mean, second only to, like, the Pacific states, I would say that the... I would say that the AUS is probably, like, the second weakest faction in the American Civil War. As much fun as it is to play. I mean, I'm just happy that I did so well when I played this AUS. Because I had a really fun game with them. That was a good time. Hmm. Chat, I do miss how you're no longer able to fly the flag when you break away. Able to choose the flag. Oh, you're not able to choose the flag. Yeah, that could be a little bit of a problem. Like when you break away as United States of America, break away as the AUS, you're not able to change the flag. It just returns back to Hail to Kingfish. Yeah, it is pretty annoying. Aha! Middle Africa, you can't get out of this war. Middle Africa! You got your own problems? Don't want to take a penalty? Trying to see where my navy went. I know that I told it to go somewhere. Sorry, fam. Can't take the extra burden yet. Yeah. Share the wealth. Share the burden. Gulf of Guinea. I'm honestly just wondering where on earth my navy went. West Africa fleet. So let's see. So far, no Russian Revolution, no Spanish Civil War, no American Civil War. I wonder if, other than Germany fighting the entire world at once, if we're going to see a lot of action. I guess we have the Abyssinian-Eritrean War, but other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. And a lot of good green I'm seeing over here. Seeing a lot of good green pushing these guys back. Hopefully they don't have any, let's see, what is it? I think that the Indo-Chinese Union have Vietnam-style events that allow them to bring out infantry units in the back line. So yeah, maybe spread out that cavalry I gave you to look after Luang, Prabang, Vinh, and Lang Sun as well. And also just Hanoi. Spread it out, spread the wealth. I still have negative 100 political power. What is this? What is this?
Angetreten.
Yeah, it does look good, especially after the Saigon pocket, but you never know when it comes to the Vietnamese. They can get crafty. With Saigon out, Indochina is pretty weak. If you guys can just push through and take over... Probably can't, though. It probably has to be can't, though. So maybe with that leftern push, try and cut off all the army that's on the right push. If you can do that, if you can break through, you pretty much got it. And of course the Austrian Empire has gotten rid of a non-aggression pact. That is not suspicious at all. I'm sure that is perfectly normal. Also, Ostation, there is a fleet with 10 ships in it stuck in Hoi4. It's I don't care. It's on the Jiaodong Peninsula next to Tsingtao. It's on the Hoi4 Peninsula. Yeah, China, if you want to take just the lead in pushing, you got pretty much infinite manpower. You can print manpower. You got everything you need. And, United Baltic Duchy, why'd you gotta be like that? Why did it have to? It didn't have to end like this, United Baltic Duchy. Look at that United Baltic Duchy, that troop that got himself cut off down next to Saigon.
Befehle?
Things down here look pretty green, but if you actually look at the days, it says like 14 days, 19 days on the attack. It just looks bad. But with that breakthrough, we might be able to push through and possibly rescue those United Baltic Duchy troops, but honestly, who cares about them? Who cares? Somehow being at constant war has actually improved my stability. Pin down those troops if you want to get the good cutoff. Those troops that... Thank you. Just keep them fighting, and then you're very close to being able to cut off the enemy. If you can do that, you'll be able to break through. Maybe try to break through to the Saigon, because without that, the garrison in Saigon might not last. Jeremy the Warhawk, never saw that coming. One province away, and we'll be able to push those troops out. Oh, there we go. American Civil War. Number 2. We're not going to be able to send over reinforcements until our own war ends. Ah, beautiful cutoff, everyone. Beautiful cutoff. That's most of the volunteer troops, too. Which means if you can cut off that pocket, then our actual enemies will also suffer, not just these guys. Yeet. Amazing how the world tension is just 21. Yeah. It's not like we've just been conquering everything. I suppose there was a minor skirmish in Netherlands before they capitulated. A little bit of a... Oh no! Do not mean to worry you, but you might want to look at Hanoi. Especially China. You might want to send some troops back. You want to finish off that cutoff and then send any troops you have up north. Looks like they started an uprising and they're about to take Lang Sun. Although you do have that connection. Now, because of this, they have no connection sending the troops over. Thank you, lively displeased. They have no naval connection so long as we hold on to Saigon from their capital in Cantho. Meaning that the rest of their troops should start to... wither away. and be low supply, although I don't entirely know how it works with that specific nation. I played them once, but I did not play them all that well. Washington has fallen already? Really? It took them forever to fall in my game. You guys remember how god-dang long it took Washington to fall when I was playing against them? That was like the last bastion to fall. I mean, I conquered the combined Cincus America before Washington fell. I wonder if the Canadians will get involved. I also wonder. They usually get involved in some way, but depends on exactly how much. I assume they might do something like... Oh god, my game is no longer in sync. Liably displeased, what did you have? Does not longer the correct game state. What the fuck? Resync, please. We done did broke it, boys. We done did broke it. Everybody get back in the game. Oh, that's gonna be annoying if I have to edit this back out. That's all. Yeah, the recording's still going. The game did not crash. Oh, if you think this is bad, this is just 3 of us. Imagine if there was, like, enough people for every member of the Reichspakt in here. The world is just too out of sync. The Reichspakt is actually working together. It doesn't understand. Moe's or Chipotle? I'm assuming you're talking about, the restaurant chains? I don't know what Moe's is, but I do have... I don't think there's a Moe's near me, but I do have a Chipotle nearby, and it's like right next to my college. It's at a mall, and it's really close to my college, so I go there pretty often. I get the burrito every time. It's a steak burrito. Pretty good. Pretty good. Moe's is a Mexican place. I've never had it, though. Okay. Usually, in my area, we have a lot of, like, sit-down, one-off Mexican restaurants, so I tend to go to them. It's really good. Oh, nice. Especially since my girlfriend is actually half Mexican and half Argentinian, I tend to eat a lot of Mexican food, and... Okay, everybody's loaded. You should be able to say ready. So yeah, because my girlfriend is half Mexican, I do tend to eat Mexican food a lot. Even before I started dating her, I tend to eat a lot of Mexican food. So, yeah, I guess it wouldn't really matter if I said their names, just because they're one-off restaurants. You wouldn't have them any in your area. I need to organize the youths. We're back in, boys. We are Agra-Mexican and Mexithanian. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd combo. Yeah, looks like the troops down in Indo-Chinese Union are really starting to suffer. Guns from Middle Africa. Huh. That's kind of ironic. Especially since I've been giving you guns this whole time. Ironic. Yeah, you guys should be able to take care of that revolt up in the north just fine. You should be able to fight your way through to Cantho. You know, it's the strangest thing. I wonder who is the madman who put chili on a hot dog. Boy, I love chili dogs. I make them at home, not like putting them on top, but I'll make a bowl of chili and I'll cook up a hot dog, boil a hot dog, put it in a bun, and then dip the hot dog in the chili and eat it like that. It's real good. The OG madman. If you're talking about the OG mad lad, I'd probably say the guy who invented milk. Or even worse, the guy who invented cheese. Because it takes... You know, I can kind of understand the idea of, okay, if we... Milk, it's utter, you know... People, we drink milk, so why not drink some cow's milk? But then, what if we just let this milk just sit there for about a couple months? Then take out the top, like put it around, let it dry out, and then eat it. Let's eat some moldy-ass, curdled cow titty milk. That's what I want in my meal. That's how I want to eat my milk. Curdled and rotten. Sometimes you just gotta suck on a thing, and sometimes you need to eat some crusty stuff. That is true. So let's see, Serbia... Okay, they got facts. So I don't know if I mentioned what kind of farm I've lived on before. Say toy boat 5 times. Let's see, toy boat. So boat, toy, botoy, 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 botoy. I don't know what that would go for. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. What is it supposed to say? Because usually that's a trap. It'd be like if some. Now what do you have to eat? Oh, nothing. You just mess up. Toy boat. Fuck. Like usually when someone says say something fast, it's because the combination of the two sound funny reversed. Like if you ever got somebody to say gurney 5 times fast, and then you laugh at them. And you call them a racist and laugh at them. Danger joke! Elections, 1937. Elections? What is this? A new Reichstag? What is this election? What? Oh, election for the Reichstag. Authoritarian Dems. Okay, no change, no change. Do not get rid of my Kaiser. He is the love of my life. New Reichstag. By the way, it looks like the whatever it's called, the legation cities, they're not going to collapse anytime soon. They went for the mandate prevails. Right now they're going for Japanese administration. They are not going to fall apart. Can I then say I then C, then U, then P? Well, you're just asking them to spell I-cup. Everybody knows that joke. Because the joke is spell I-cup and then say pretty colors. And that's a joke. At least that was a joke in my school. Food from Middle Africa. Wait a minute. Middle Africa has food? I didn't know that. Genuine surprise that they might have food. I thought they just had rubber and nothing else. Very cool, Africa. Thank you. Now, this is epic. Middle Africa, we're deciding between a rock and a stick for dinner. Delicious. That final push to Cantho should be enough. And I still have no manpower. Looks like we got another hour left before I really have to go anywhere. Oh wait, how did I get the speed too? Someone must have been lagging behind. The speeds in this game are pretty much slow as a rock, still slow as a rock, good speed for fighting a war, a speed for if you can't handle speed 5, and then speed 5. That's pretty much it. Oh, Cantho is open. We got the cavalry going for it. Well, it's relatively open. Delicious water. Oh, hey. You know what I just noticed? So because I conquered, whatever it was, because I conquered the Netherlands, I ended up with Wilhelmstad and Suriname. I should probably go and figure out what to do with them. I think those are the only... I think those are the only colonies from the Dutch, other than the Dutch East Indies. At least in this world. Oh, Russia. Wow. So Russia has not had the Civil War. Now they're going after Alishorda. And they already have Kirill. Oh, so they must have avoided the Civil War entirely. Well, if they're going paternal autocrat, I wonder what they're going to do. At least one of my series is happening. Hey, so you conquered Cantho. What? Now what's preventing them from falling? Wow, they are pushed back to that much province, and they are still at 99%. They just need to take one more and that piece of land, and that should be enough to just kick them out. They have a really high surrender limit. It's one of their national spirits. That does make sense. But they're trapped, they're surrounded, and unless they... There we go. Okay. Deutsch Ostation. Gift score. End turn. Done. Take what you want. What you want with my body. And now everybody press done until we're out of here. Nice. Nice. Oh yes, so, by the way, we're going to support the AUS. I need to find out how many volunteers I can send them. I can send them 4. If you guys have any ability to send the AUS support, give them your energy now.
Achtung. Bereit.
Can I send one of your units? I honestly don't... I honestly do not know if you can send units that I have sent you. I don't think that you're able to do that. Also, I have no manpower, so... Oh, you can. You... I mean, don't, but I understand. Also, look at that perfect symmetry going on in the Abyssinian Air Train War. They have not moved an inch. I already have 4 divisions under Rommel heading over to New Orleans to go help out. Syndicates of them. Ooh. Ooh! Oh, because MacArthur never... MacArthur never took over, and because they went Olsen... That means that the United States of America actually has kept their democracy, which means that the United States of America has all of the West to use as backup. They have all of California to fall back on. Which means their new capital is in Los Angeles. That is a dangerous foe. That is a dangerous enemy right there. At the moment, I'm going to help wrap up in Miami. It says they accepted, but they don't go. Yeah, welcome to Hoi4. It is a perfectly fine-tuned game. There is no such thing as a bug here. Looks like 2 of you already figured this out, but yeah, you can help them in other ways by sending them Lend-Lease items. I'm going to send about 10% of my... polished gameplay. I prefer to say feature. That is the Paradox motto, and I do, to some extent, I do honestly really like have some respect for the way that they do things, because like I don't know of any other production company or whatever you would like to call it that puts out their game in such a, well, more specifically, that streams their game while it's still in production in a buggy state to let people see what's going on. Because, of course, it's going to be buggy that early on. Like, they've been doing a bunch of streams for Man the Guns. Let's try to go speed 3. I don't know why we keep going down to speed 2. The world is just that intense. Pen, your internet's pretty whack right now. I can't select any of my divisions. Yeah, that might be it. Your voice is dying. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah, it does look like my send and receive rates is all sorts of shit. Voice connecting, and still pretty bad. Your voice sounds like a spring. Yeah, that might happen. A bit unfortunate. Kind of an We might want to call it now. Then, don't know what's going on with the internet. So when will you release this video so we can know what you're saying? Yeah, I think I'll cut the video roughly here. So, all in all, I had some fun with this. Sorry if you guys cannot hear me. I'll just disconnect now so they don't have to hear. Yeah, my cats are using all my bandwidth. I have too many cats. But yes, with that, thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know if I'll be doing these streams on, well, not really streams, these games with my subscribers all that often, but I would like to try. Just depends on how I do it. They have left the game. Yeah, it really depends on how often I have time to do this, because I want to do it for a couple hours. All in all, I think this is a really good strategy for doing it. While I play the Overlord and I have my subscribers playing as my allies, so I could do it again as the International, but probably for the Entente, as the Entente would have a lot more choices, while the International just has a bunch of 3 nations at the start. All in all, very happy with this. Hope to do it in the future, so thank you for watching.